So a lot of us we just feel that as parents, the character our children exhibit at home is the same character they exhibit in the school. Sometimes we don't know that these children have dual characters, and this dual character, the one they exhibit in our presence, is the softer one, while the one they exhibit outside is the most dangerous one. Or in the other direction, sometimes they might be exhibiting the dangerous one in our presence and exhibiting the calm one outside. And that is why you see sometimes children that are rascal, stubborn in the home, when they go outside, they are very gentle because they know that maybe there will be great discipline that will be hitting them if they perform such outside. What your parents refuse to tell you at home, don't worry, people outside will tell you, like the way they say it in the African language. You see that character wey dem no teach you for house, no worry, they will help you correct am for outside. That is just the simple truth. You see, when we talk about dual characters, most parents don't know that their children have dual characters. And until they come across such characters, sometimes they are even very shocked when somebody will tell them, your child dey act like this. Go say, really? No, not be Junior wey I know. Junior act like this. How? No, not be the pikin wey I born. Sometimes I agreeing, or what will I say, affirming that it is true that these children have this character is another problem. Acceptance, yes, the word acceptance is one of the things that is even causing problem. A lot of parents cannot accept the dual aspect of their children's character because they feel it's not aligning with their parenting values and the values of the home. Well, welcome to another exciting episode with Mom of Things. I am Mama Yaudi, where we talk about obvious things that happen in our homes that we parents are shy to talk about, and we just say it here so that you as a parent will learn. Well, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and drop a meaningful comment. That is my thank you. And in the comment section. So let's dive into it. So one day you went out, or you went to pick your child in school without informing him or her that you will be coming very early. You know that kind of thing. Now you made them plain, and you see your child attitude different, and you are wondering, na me born this pikin so abi dey exchange am for me? Una sure say na the pikin wey leave house today na im dey act like this? Or let's even take another thing, that something happened and you were called and they started describing your child's character. You are saying, no be my pikin, no, just we Nigerian mothers, not be my pikin, the one wey me born. No, 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 no. It can never be. No be, and you call the child to explain. And by the time the child explain and tell you, actually he or she is the one that did it. See, hypertension go hold you for her. That is the dual nature of our children, especially our teenagers. The truth is this: if you don't know that these children have dual characters, then it will be a problem for you to accept that they actually have it. How do you know a child that have dual characters? First and foremost, when a child behave differently from what he's doing at home and what he's doing outside is different. How do you know? If you don't ask questions, how will you know? Most parents that feel that, oh, when dey school, school go handle am, make school dey do am. Abeg make dem dey go school, make dem carry their wahala dey go school. You see those parents, they will never know their children's dual character. They will never know the other side of their children. And that is where you see bullies, yes, because a lot of them at home, they are the saints, they are the perfect child every parent wants. They immediately they leave the home, they become something else. And that is another reason why, if you are not communicating with your children, if you are the one talking and you are not communicating, my dear, that means there will be trouble. Because your children will just be the listening type at home. Yes, the calm one that listen. But in the other aspect, immediately that child leaves the house, now talking just the talk, now making the talk. Me, I go do wetin I like. That is it. You have to be communicating with your children, not talking. Like if you watch my videos on communication and talking, you find out that these two are great different. And what we most parents do, especially we Nigerian mothers do, is we talk, we don't communicate. It concern all of us, mama. Typical mama of us. It just concern us. And that is not one thing your teenagers need. No, your teenagers does not actually need this. What your teenager need is you communicate with them. If not, that character that you have not seen in them, they will not exhibit it in your presence. Another thing is, another bad character they do that we don't know. We don't know that our children have anger issue. That's another dual characters they exhibit. We don't know. Until you see them fight, until you see them quarrel, until you see them getting angry. I remember a mother said, I don't know my child again. Oh. If you see a mother saying such a word, I don't know my child, that means the mother has just noticed the dual character of that child. All this while the child has never exhibited it. And it's common with when you see a male child, you say, no, you shouldn't have me born this weekend. This is not my child. I don't even know my child again. And because that child decided to give you a part of his character, just a little part, then you say you never know that child. If you can't see the child in full display, what will that happen? A different story entirely. And that is why when it comes to dual character, they will not bring me to trust. You see, that is the problem we are having. You don't know your child has dual character. You trust that child to the moon. Teachers will call you and tell you, oh, your child is behaving like this. My child can never behave like this because you trusted that child. You so much trust the child that the havoc the child is committing, you cannot bring yourself to agree that that child is committing that havoc. My mom used to tell me those days, I will be wondering why she's always saying such a word. Pikin wey dey back, dem no dey vouch for am o. Even the one wey dey belle sef, na style dem take dey vouch for am, much more the one wey dey back. And as I began to grow up, I now understand why she's saying it, that as far that child is a human being, you've bettered, e dey talk, e dey grow, e dey waka, e dey fit mingle with people. My dear, trust less. You know, some parents will say, it can never be my child. No, I can vouch for the child. It can never. And if you are that type of mother and you are doing such, please desist. Because you go just buy before your time. I'm telling you, that child wahala, e go put you for trouble before you know what you dey do. So this is me telling you that trust less, because our children have dual characters. And until you know these different dual characters they possess outside the one they act at home, then you can boldly say or partially say that I know he does this, I know he does this. And let me give an example. You see a parent, when they will tell you, your child is doing this, they will tell you yes, they will tell you yes. At home he doesn't, but we notice that whenever he leaves the house, this is his character, because they are able to know, they've watched the child grow, they've seen the child perform outside, and they know that this child has dual character. For your simple and your cool mind, all children, even adults, have dual characters. And that is why you see some child or some children, when they are at home, they are always moody. They are not happy because of what is happening in the home. So you find out that their real life is not even in the house. But immediately they go outside, they are in the midst of friends. Even you, the smile you will be seeing in your children's face, you'll be wondering, why is he not exhibiting this in the house? But that is just the child. That is another character, another aspect of the child. Then another easy one that we can relate with as parents is this. You see a child that doesn't talk in the house, quiet, very gentle, nothing. But immediately that child steps outside and mingle with friends, then you see the child talking, shouting. You'll be wondering, is this my child? That is another character this child is just exhibiting outside. This is the dual nature of children, teenagers, that they exhibit. Even, I will not say it's only teenagers, even adults too. Sometimes they are at home, we don't see them talk, but immediately they gather over a beer or over a TV football. You see them shouting, you see them dancing, you see them and you'll be wondering, this kind of a thing, you know, they do am for house. So why you can't be say when you dey with friends, now they do am? That is the dual character, dual nature of human being. And until you start knowing that everybody, most people, almost everybody have their dual characters, then you start knowing how to handle parenting. it is just the simple truth. So don't be fooled by that quietness that child is doing in the house. Don't be fooled by that stubbornness that child is exhibiting in the home. That child might just go out and just be a different person entirely. And that is why it is important that when you know the characters of your children, you start talking to them. Because the rate of bullies now in the society, especially in schools, is becoming too much. And because we parents don't actually know the dual characters of our children, we will not believe if they tell us that our children are bullies in the school. A young guy once told me that they told a child's parents that your child is a bully, and he said no, it's not his child, that his child is a very simple person. And the students in the class were able to say yes, that this child bullies, but the father still did not believe, because at home the child is a different child, but as in school that child is a different person entirely. The real characters now come out. Likewise, when you go to school, you will hear, oh, this boy plays a lot, but when he gets home, that child is as gentle as any other thing. And these are some characters that you see they interchange once in a while. As they grow up, that is it. Before they will not pick their perfect characters. I hope I've been able to tell you something about dual characters. I am Omoye Audu. I am a parenting coach, and I also a parent of teenagers. Please don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like, and above all, drop a meaningful comment for me. And until I see you next time with another story, please stay tuned and watch other of my video. Have a beautiful